Shalom Aleichem, Mishpaka. Shimi Akashya Yisrael. Shalom, shalom, shalom. What's going on, family? Hayamin Ethmate Shel Yehuda, Tehillah Yahweh, Tehillah Yahweh Ben Yahweh. And I am from the tribe of Judah. Praise Yahweh Ben Yahweh. Today's class would be the cross of light and darkness. A lot of people hear cross and they think about two wood posts being put together like this and somebody being physically nailed to it. But I'm here to tell you that the cross is symbolic. When you look at the cross, it says a symbolic representation of the structure on which the Messiah was crucified. The root word for symbolic is symbol, and symbol is something used as representing something else. Okay, what is that something else? Well, the cross in the Interpreter's Dictionary of the Bible, Volume 1, on page 962, page 745, means an upright pale or stockade. Pale, from the Random House College Dictionary, copyright 2000, on page 953, details as an enclosing or confining barrier of enclosure. A definition or a synonym of this is stockade. Stockade is prison. So the cross is symbolic to prison. That's what it's talking about. And we are in prison right now in America. Whether you think you free because you can go to country, state to state, no, you just have movement, my friend. That's not freedom. Freedom and movement is two different things. They can also move around in jail. They just don't stay in their cells all day. Guess what? They act too bad, they can change the house, as they say, go to a different floor. You know, if they get their minds right, they can go outside and have recess. Right? That's movement. It's not freedom. All right? So let's get to it. Now, the cross, again, is a symbol, right? As you can see right here, I got three crosses. One right here, and one right here. The cross can be looked at as addition, division, as well as multiplication. As well, it can also be looked at as a chart, right? The horizontal line is traveled with distance, so that equates to time, right? And then your vertical leg is the climb or the descension from the horizontal timeline, right? And if you just go straight up, you have no markings. So you have to be able to show forth work. So as you go up and time goes out, you will be able to be measured, meaning compared to someone else to see their works and what they're doing, right? This is how faith can be compared with works, right? A hearer only is only going to be going up the vertical line or this this vertical line here, either up or down it, but they're not going to be going really out across because they don't have anything to show for their works. They're just a hearer only. But see, a doer is going to have works to prove his faith, right? And then a deceitful person who just outright deceitful will have their works as well. And these angled lines that they use charts for is known as gradient, which is where the diagonal lines and how they look on charts and stuff is called. So as we learn, the cross is symbolic, right? So with the adding, you're adding to yourself new character. Dividing, you are separating in parts your old character and you're casting it away. And then with the multiplication, as a man has sowed seed in the book of Matthew, chapter 13:24, the seeds of Yahweh, then you'll get 100-fold back. But if you sow nothing but weeds, you'll get 100-fold back of weeds too. And weeds is what's going to choke out your land and kill all of your vegetation and your crops, right? So you ain't going to have nothing to show for it. Praise Yahweh. But the cross of light and darkness, right? This is how we're going to get free out of prison, out of the mindset, and be able to actually see the truth and live the truth. Because if the Son of Man have set you free, you shall truly be free indeed, right? John chapter 8:35. Let's just run over there real quick so that we can get that truth for yourself. Praise Yahweh. And then we can go ahead and start looking at these notes. All right, John chapter 8. The page is so dang thin. All right. And I'm sorry, it's 36. If the Son therefore shall make you free, you shall be free indeed. Praise Yahweh for the correction. Now, Isaiah 45 verse 7 states, I formed the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all things. Formed is what we have to look at. Formed is the essential nature of a thing as distinguished from its matter. It details its nature, its character, its kind, as well as sorts it out and groups it. It's the shape, the structure of something that, again, distinguishes it from its materials. It's the manner, it's its conduct, its behavior that is tested with a prescribed or accepted standard. It's the taken form which comes into existence and arises. Light, right? He formed the light. So he looked at the light. He gave the light a prescribed nature, and then he tested it out. And then when he tested it out, he seen that it was an accepted standard. So then the shape and the structure of light was distinguished from its materials of its actions, right? So it's the mental insight. It's the spiritual illumination. It's the mental awareness, right? It's the mental enlightenment, okay? It's the information and ideas as well as the mental capacities, right? Now we're talking about capacitance. We're talking about electrical functions, right? We're talking about the magnetic field of the brain of being able to manifest the thoughts, its ideas, its feelings, right? It's able to give it a new form, and as well as to act according to one's light. Again, the more you know, the more powerful you become. They say the more you know, the more you grow. Okay? And you can only grow to the level of your light. You will never outgrow your light. Your light can outgrow you. If you stop growing, you'll start to decline, but you'll still remember some things that you used to know. But you have to engage the muscle of the mind. You have to expand that mind, right? And when you expand that mind, you're getting a new form. You're getting a new awareness. You're getting a new insight, right? You're being able to start to create, which is bring into existence your future. You'll be able to bring into existence your present. Again, you manifest how your day is going to go. You manifest your feelings. You manifest how your life will plan out. You are the gods of your life, and you need to manifest righteousness, stability, structure. You need to come back into the fold of Yahweh and Yahweh ben Yahweh and be able to keep the commandments. That's a part about being in peace, but we will get there. I promise. What's your cause? What's your reason? What's the actions you take to establish such a condition of light? Do you read? Do you study? After you read and study, do you do tests and observe the results of the test? Do you write down the trials? What do you do? How do you apply it? Do you habitually apply it? Do you apply what you're studying sometimes? What is your process? What is your constituting process? What is your constituting procedures? Do you have a step-by-step procedure that will allow you to accomplish something rather difficult or easy in time? What is your position? What is your gradient line? Is your gradient line going up the scale or down the scale? What is your position? When we say, okay, I'm starting right here, and this is to the cross, I have to make a decision. Where are you going? Are you inclining, showing inclination, or are you declining, right? What are you doing? How can you divide yourself from your old self and separate in part? How can you start to add on moral character to yourself? What is your process? How can you start to multiply the blessings in your life, right? What is the cause? What is that condition that you are seeking? Okay? It's a person or a thing that is the occasion of an action or state. Yahweh ben Yahweh is that person. He has come back to us to establish who we are, to establish our purpose, right? And he is the reason for the action that say, I got to get my life right. In the state to say, I see my people's transgression and I want to try to change that. But in order to change their fate, I must first change mine, right? Especially as an agent that brings something about. What is that agent? It's a means. What is your means? What instrument are you using? What person influenced you? What thing are you inquiring about to secure that effect? What occasion? What's the special occasion? What are you trying to do? What is the favorable opportunity or circumstance you are trying to achieve? Is it just for me, myself, and I, and that's it? Or is it for the whole house of Israel, the whole tribe? And is it after you get past seeing only yourself, can you say, then it's for the whole world? I want to help bring the whole world into salvation. A lot of people, and I don't mean to go off on a tangent, they only focus on the first begotten. And that's great. Focus. Don't ever lose sight of the first begotten, Yahweh being Yahweh. But you have to understand what the word first means. If there's a first, then that is first in a series. And what is a series? It is a continuation. So there has to be a second begotten, a third begotten, a fourth begotten. And before you think I'm talking blasphemous, I can verify it in the scriptures in Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8, verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, Yahweh ben Yahweh, they are the sons of God, Yahweh. Again, as many as led. If first is the leader, then there will be many after the leader. The second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Ha, I got you, don't I? Right? Verse 16. The Spirit therefore bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of God, Yahweh. Verse 17, and if children, then heirs. We are also heirhood of being a begotten. That means you have been resurrected from the dead. It's not just one resurrection, family. You have to be resurrected as well. You have to follow the series. You have to say, I am going to be the Messiah. Because it's your duty. It's your obligation. How else can he bear witness of his spirit if your spirit is not like his spirit? If your spirit is like his spirit, guess what? You too are the Messiah now. It tells us in the definition of our last name, Israel, it says he will rule as God. That means you will rule as God. So that means you are God too. You just not the Almighty God, but you still God. You just not the Messiah, but you still a Messiah. Praise Yahweh. So look, verse 17, if children then heirs, and heirs of God Yahweh, and joint heirs with the Mashiach, Yahweh ben Yahweh, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Come on, praise Yahweh. Praise Yahweh. Let's get it. What is your occasion? What wakes you up in the morning? What makes you say, you know what? I gotta get my act together. Is it just so that you can save yourself? Or is it so that you can save your nation? And then after you help gather and save your nation, are you still going to try to help the good people of the earth? Are you still going to help the good people of the earth? A time at which something happens. The time is now, Mishpachah. The time is now, Mishpachah. Come on. It's a need for a rising. It's the particular circumstance is now. It's now. It's time to tear down Satan's kingdom. It's right now. Put down your drinks. Put down your liquor. Put down your blunts. Put down your drugs. Put down those guns. Stop destroying yourself. Stop going outside to look for yourself in a different project and killing yourself. Instead of killing yourself, rise up. Our unity does not have to be lost. We are responsible for becoming unified again. It is our spiritual duty. That's the cross. That's what it's all about. It's about leaving the malicious character and eliminating the spread and the flourishing of that malicious character, of that overconfident character, of that obnoxious character, of that foolishness, and saying, I had enough. Destroying my people and destroying myself will never get nowhere. I have enough. I want to be forgiven. I need to be forgiven. I want to save my people. I want to save myself. We deserve better than what we've been doing the last 100 years. It is time for a change. This time, right now. That's the reason for the particular occurrence. That's the reason for this occasion. That's the reason. Love, man. It's all about following the Messiah, Yahweh, again, the Messiah, Yahweh being Yahweh's footsteps, so that his spirit can bear witness of our spirit. Why? Because we'll have the same spirit. That's why our mantra is one God, one mind, one love, one action. One is unity. One is the same in degree and amount. It's the same. If I put an 11 up right here, you can't tell which one came first if I swift it. It doesn't matter. It's identical. It's identical. It's time for you to choose the right hand. You've been choosing the bad hand. And all of these groups out here talking crazy about Yahweh being Yahweh's name, shame on you. But guess what? The Bible said you would do that. It said you would do that because you're jealous. You want to be God yourself. You want to be the Almighty God. You're not satisfied with being a son of God. No. You want to be the Almighty God. So you want to do battle with God. You a fool. All you IUIC groups out there that speak ill. Not all y'all probably speak ill. So I can only say the ones that do speak ill, and all of you other camps out there, the watchmen and all of that stuff that speak ill about Yahweh being Yahweh, shame on you. Shame on you, because you are blaspheming your only salvation, and you causing your followers to go down that rabbit hole with you. What a gosh dang shame. And I can prove what I'm saying because the name Jeroboam speaks just about that. Jeroboam, Yud Resh Beth Achen Hey, Hebrew number 3379 says, the people will contend. It tells you go to 7378 of the Hebrew Concordance, right? Rab, Resh, Yud, Beth. Properly to toss, and that is grapple, mostly in a figurative to wrangle up. That is hold in a controversy. You try to hold Yahweh ben Yahweh in controversy. You try to wrangle up the minds of the people to try to point and speak blasphemous about the Son of God because you wish you was the one. You're jealous. And your jealousy is going to get you destroyed. The Bible said you would do it. Check this out. You don't believe me still? That's great. It then tells you to go to Hebrew 5971, which is Am, Achen, Mem, which is people. Am, it says a people as a congregated unit, specifically a tribe, as those of Israel. So it's going to be some of us in Israel who will contend with our only salvation, and will try to wrangle up murmurers to help you contend with your only salvation because you jealous, you stupid, and you're destroying yourself, and you damning your own followers who are foolish enough to even follow you without ever studying and fact checking. a bunch of vultures riding upon the back of the lion. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on all y'all who talk ill about the Son of God, Yahweh being Yahweh, without studying. Shame on you. Pity. But see, y'all in darkness. And darkness means you are devoid and partially devoid of light. You don't receive the light. When someone comes and they prove you wrong, you can't even accept it. You want to still argue. You want to argue like your point is right. But after someone proves that you don't know what you're talking about, you can't even be a man and stand up and say, you know what? I was wrong. I'm sorry. I praise Yahweh, forgive me for my ignorance, and turn. You can't even do that. You don't even have the strength of character to do that, to even admit when you're wrong. You can't even receive the truth. And so if you can't receive the truth, you can't even reflect you can't even reflect that the sorrowfulness of being wrong, because you're too haughty and proud, and you can't kneel down before Yahweh ben Yahweh to kiss his feet and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Please forgive me. You don't even have the audacity to do that. So therefore, you can't even transmit light. You can't even radiate light. And all of your words arise from evil traits and desires. See, you have evil desires. You lust for his seat. But you can't have his seat. You can't have it. Yahweh ben Yahweh is greater than Solomon. And Solomon was the wisest king. 1 Kings chapter 4:31 declares that Solomon was the wisest man in the East. And Yahweh ben Yahweh is greater than Solomon. The greater of Solomon is here. It's here. So we're going to pause that right there. And I just want to talk a little bit about the Son of Man. A lot of people get lost and they think the Son of Man is somebody completely different from God. That's wrong. And again, it's easily proven, very easy to correct that. But I just pray that you have the strength of character to take the correction. So I'm going to go to Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a son is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Yahweh the Wonderful, Yahweh the Counselor, Yahweh the Mighty God, Yahweh the Everlasting Father, Yahweh the Prince of Peace. Why do I say that? Jeremiah 23, verse 6. In his days Yehudah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name, whereby he shall be called the Lord Yahweh, our righteousness. People forget that to actually climb up Jacob's ladder and see God, if you are not righteous, if you are not perfect, you would die. Where do you think they get Methuselah from in Greek mythology? They get it from our book. That you would turn into stone if God didn't give you grace to look at him. So what did he do? My people are sottish, they are foolish, they are carnal. So I am going to come to them in a fleshly body, one that they could perceive without dying. So he comes through the womb of a woman to grow up in the same Egypt-like mindset, and then he would transition himself to the very essence of the mind of God, restoring his people. Why do you think he comes through the seed of Abraham? Just to do it? It's so that you can perceive him without dying, fool. It's right here in the book. It's right here. Why else would he come and be born as a son, grow up to be a man, go through? Because look, man, let me just prove it to you some more. I don't want you to think I'm speaking blasphemous. But I'm just giving it to you like this. Right? I'm just giving it to you straight up like how you never thought about it before. Isaiah chapter 42. Behold, my servant whom uphold my elect, in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him, and he shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. Verse 2, he shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street. Verse 4, he shall not fail, nor be dismayed. He shall not be discouraged, till he have set judgment in the earth, and the isles shall wait for his law. Verse 19, who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord Yahweh's servant? So he came to us blind as we were blind, stupid as we were stupid. But he was erudite, meaning he taught himself. After his father, his blood father, his earthly father grew up in a church home, in a Christian church home. He knew, Yahweh ben Yahweh knew that he was God. He raised himself up 360 degrees. It says that he would come through and be who was more blind than the servant. It's right here. It's right here. Unto us a son is born. You think he was just born with the knowledge? No, he had to obtain it by studying to show himself approved. He followed his own law. He had to become who can teach the Son? Who can teach God? You can't teach God nothing. God is erudite. Nobody taught God how to be God. He taught himself. Praise Yahweh. So I'm not speaking blasphemous. I'm just telling you the truth. It's right here in the book. You just got to know how to read it. Right? Let's read. Let's go a little bit more, right? Let's go a little bit more. Verse 13 in Isaiah 45, verse 13, I have raised him up in righteousness, and I will direct all his ways, and he shall build my city, and he shall let go my captives, not for a price nor reward, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Come on. I'm telling you, I just got to tell you. I just got to tell you. Okay? It's just my job to tell you, and I just told you. So I just pray that this information for you is receivable. I hope you receive it. I hope you have a wonderful night. We're going to pause it right here. Again, the whole point of the Son of Man is he's not separated from God. He's God in a form that you can see in your state, in your current state of being disunited from your true self without passing away from seeing the actual vessel of God. Not that he don't look human. He looks human because he made us in his image. It's just you at your state of carnality cannot see Yahweh without passing unless he gave you grace like he did Moses to see him. But instead, Yahweh has chosen an easier way to do this, and that was just by coming through the seed of Abraham to restore his people, to show them that, hey, if I came through and learned the same things you've learned and was raised up and taught the same things you was taught in society, but I can still transition and convert to the law and be perfect, so can you. So let's all follow the series, because a lot of people think that there's only one Messiah. No. It says that the Son of Man is the first begotten of the dead. That's a series. That means you have to be the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, all the way up to the 144,000. The Ma'ah, Vabahim, the 144, and then Achlif is 1,000, the 144,000. It's a series, my brothers and sisters, and it's time for us to get in series. It's time for us to get in series. It's time for us to link. It's time for us to do this. Okay? And again, I can prove that real quick. I'm sorry. I knew I was going to let y'all go. And for anybody who made it this far in the video, may Yahweh bless you eternally. Because I'm going to prove another point. I don't want you thinking I'm talking blasphemous. Because I'm not. Right? Right here, Romans chapter 8, verse 14 says, "For as many as are led by the Spirit of God Yahweh, they are the sons of God." Again, if you are led, one is the leader because it's the first number, right? One is the leader, it's the first number. And then there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way on to endotilia, right? And vegetilio, it just keeps going. But one is the leader because it's the first number. It's the first value that actually holds some kind of weight to it, right? And then verse 16 says, "The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God Yahweh." Verse 17, "And if children, then heirs, and heirs of God Yahweh, then joint heirs with the Christ, Yahweh ben Yahweh. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together." Praise Yahweh. Aniachad Mishpaka, Layila Tov, good night. And may Yahweh and Yahweh ben Yahweh, Baraka, your soul eternally. Bless your soul eternally.
Cain killed Abel 6,000 years ago, and Cain has lain dead 6,000 years, but Cain is resurrected. No, Cain's children have been here all the time, making sure Abel never get up. Yet Abel stands before you today, qualified, certified, bona fide to fulfill. And I'm come judging, asking you, what are you going to do? You going to continue evil? 2 Chronicles 7:14. Read.
"If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land."
You want to be forgiven? How do you get forgiven? Change from your wicked ways. Don't ask me what kind of ways you have. You already know what kind of ways you have. How did you get your ways? Where you get your ways from? The deceiver, Revelation 12:9. That's where you got your ways from. Now, can you do anything about it? Is it possible? Yes. Who is it up to? Who? Yeah, it's up to you individually to change. It should make you happy to know you have the power to change. It should bring joy to your soul to know that you can bring about a revolution in your life. Huh? That means you have hope. You have a future. Leviticus what? Leviticus 11:44. All of this is in your power. If your mind is defiled, you have the power to clean it up. If your mind is unclean, you can clean it. Read.
"For I am the Lord your God Yahweh. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
Read.
For I am the Lord Yahweh, that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt to be your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy."
There it is. Sanctify yourself. Don't come and, Yahweh ben Yahweh, will you sanctify me, please, sir? Yahweh ben Yahweh, I want to be holy and saved. will you help me be holy? No. No, I'm not going to help you. That's what's wrong with you people. You always want somebody to help you. Yahweh helps those who help themselves. So here you are told to do what? Help yourself. They even have songs in church called Help Me, Lord, 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 right? I mean, they sing for an hour. Help me, Lord, help me, Lord. I mean, everybody holler, help me, Lord. The Lord is tired of hearing you niggas holler like that. You act like he's deaf. Anybody sing for an hour a song like that, the Lord must have no ears. They're trying to get the vibrations into him or something. How many ever heard that song? See, I'm not making this up. See, a lot of folks heard it. Always want somebody to help you. It should make you feel good to know you have the power to help yourself. It should be a charge to your soul. Does that mean you don't pay Yahweh any attention? No, he didn't say that. See, Yahweh doesn't need your help. He's already sanctified. See, you notice? You see, you can't help Yahweh be holy. He said, I am holy. I'm already holy. So don't none of y'all walk up to me talking about, you know, I'll be really laughing sometimes when I hear my followers talking about, I'm praying for you, Yahweh ben Yahweh. I was doing fine before you woke up to pray. I mean, I'm older than you are. How you going to pray for me? I look at your condition. Huh? You look like you need to pray for yourself. I mean, when I look at you, wow. I mean, you don't have much of anything, and you have nerve to pray for me? The earth is mine, and the fullness thereof, and all the people on it is mine, including you. How you gonna pray for me when you belong to me? I feel sorry for people that tell me that. as you believe.